card they've cut to without letting you see it, and they concentrate on its design. After a few moments of concentration, you announce the exact card they've chosen, as if you've read their mind. You need a normal deck of cards, but you need to arrange them in a special order. Magicians and mentalists refer to this as a stacked deck. One of the easiest and most effective methods of stacking a deck is the sidestepping system. In this system, each card has a value. A jack is valued 11, a queen 12, and a king 13. All the other cards take on their respective values. So the 4 is valued 4, 7 is valued 7, and so on, like an ace is valued at 1. The suits are also arranged in the order of clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. The easiest way to remember this is by the word chased, with the vowels dropped out. So, chased. C, that's clubs. H, that's hearts. A is a vowel, so we drop it. Next letter S, that's spades. E is a vowel, so we'll drop it. Last one, D, diamonds. So remember that. Chase, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. And we'll leave that up for you as we get into how to actually stack the deck. You're going to start with a club, any club in the deck. Then for the next card in the stack, add 3 to its value and make it a heart. For the next card, add 3 to its value and make it a spade. For the next card, add 3 again and make it a diamond. Now here's where it can get a little bit tricky. When you're adding 3 to 11, 12, or 13, then you need to then subtract 13 from the total to get the value of the next card. So remember, jack is 11, queen is 12, king is 13. So if we have the queen of clubs, we have a queen, which is 12, so we'd add 3 to that, which is 15, and that's our total. And then remember, since the queen is 12, we have to subtract 13 from the total, again our total being 15. So 15 minus 13 equals 2, so our next card will be a 2, and since the queen was a club, the next suit on deck is hearts. Remember, chased, clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Therefore, the next card would be the 2 of hearts. I know it's a little bit confusing at first, but if you just focus on that, remember chase, and then remember to add 3, you'll be okay. Takes a little practice, I understand, but you will eventually get it down. And the system repeats like this until the whole deck is stacked. For example, if you started with a 3 of clubs, the stacked order would be the 3 of clubs. Okay, we're going to add 3 to that, so the next card is a 6, and what's the next suit? Hearts. The next card would be the 6 of hearts. The next card, the 9 of spades, adding 3 to the 6, moving on to the next suit, spades. Okay, we're going to add 3 to 9, that would be 10, 11, 12. There is no 12, obviously, so the queen represents a 12. Remember, jack is 11, queen is 12, king is 13. So our next card is going to be queen. After spades comes diamonds, so it's the queen of diamonds. And here's that tricky one again. Queen is 12. We have 3 to 12 for a total of 15. But since it is a jack, king, or queen, we have to subtract 13, leaving us with 2 as our next card. And since the queen was a diamond, it's time to start at the beginning again. So we have the 2 of clubs. Add 3 to that, we get 5. Next one's hearts, it's 5 of hearts. Add 3, we get the 8 of spades, and so on. Hopefully you're starting to get this down. And as you're stacking the deck, you want to place the cards face up as you stack them. And again, I completely understand that this is a bit confusing at first, but remember, you can watch this video as many times as you need to. Plus, I've included a quick cheat sheet on this page so you can print it out, and that should help you out a lot, especially if you're a visual learner. Okay, so now you should have your deck stacked and ready to go, so let's move on. When displaying the deck to your spectator, make sure you fan them and let them see the faces of the cards. But don't make a point of this. Just fan them as you say it's a normal deck of cards. Whatever you do, don't say something like, as you can see, they're in no particular order. Statements like this should be implied non-verbally. This is important. Later on, if the spectator tries to reconstruct the trick and work out how it's done, if they can remember you casually spreading the cards, they'll discount any theories about the deck being in a special order or perhaps all the same cards. Okay, so now you want to put the stacked deck face up on the table and invite the spectator to cut the deck anywhere they'd like. Then get them to place the top half of the deck face down next to the bottom half. Then you'll invite them to take the top card from the bottom deck and keep it a secret. Pick up the bottom half of the deck, place it on the top half, then pick up the whole deck. You now need to glance at the bottom card on the deck. There are a couple of ways of doing this. You can either just put the cards back into their box, casually glancing at the bottom card as you do so. And better yet, this is the method I prefer, hold the whole deck in front of you as if you're demonstrating to the spectator how to hold their card up, and then just glance at that bottom card as you're holding it right in front of your face. Either method will need a simple verbal misdirection, such as, now hold your card up, still keeping it a secret, I want you to concentrate on the design. And then as they concentrate, just ask them to look into your eyes. Pretend you're looking for subtle psychological clues as to the value of their card. You can also look at micro movements in their facial muscles. Facial muscles. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Say that one 3 times fast. But all you need to do to name their card is to work out the next one in the sequence. Okay? So if the bottom card was an ace of hearts, then you'll know their card is, hopefully you're shouting it out, the 4 of spades. Rather than just simply naming their card, you can increase the drama and effect of the mind reading by revealing it bit by bit. The color first, then whether it's a low card or a high card or a picture card, then name the full card. To really play with the system, you can subtly suggest that you're about to read the wrong card. For instance, if the spectator's card is the 9 of clubs, you might reveal it in the following way. Okay, I'm getting the feeling it's a black card, yes? And then just look for visual confirmation. I'm getting an I. There's an I in it. An I, 5. A 5. No. Sounds like 5. It's a 9, yes? And we know it's a black card, but it's definitely not a spade, so it must be a club, the 9 of clubs. Alright, and another method of revealing the chosen card is to draw it on a notepad. Keep your drawing hidden, then invite the spectator to turn around their card and announce the design. You can then flip over your notepad, revealing the same design. This is a terrific routine, and with a little thought, the sidestep and stack can also be used for many other mind-reading effects. You'd be amazed with the amount of creative tricks and effects that professional magicians and mentalists do with the exact stack deck you've just learned, and with a little practice you'll become very proficient at. Plus, another huge benefit is that the stack is instantly ready to use again simply by putting the spectator's chosen card on top of the deck face down. Now later on, and in Master Mentalism, we'll get into other methods